Looks like it was ready. Yep, on air. Alright, so we are on the air. I imagine so. I guess I should check, make sure it can hear us and everything. We'll double check. It says live. Oh yeah, I'm on there. Alright, that's weird hearing myself.
I was going to say, it posted it to the Discord.
Yep, alright, we're ready. Everyone's ready and up. So welcome everyone to JKeSports F1 Racing. We are back after what seemed like a forever break of 3 weeks since the last race. We're here in Singapore tonight with a new slew of drivers for the Tier 1 after our expansion. We've got a co-host in the booth again. Welcome Johnny5, everybody. How's it going, Johnny?
Me. I've just noticed we've got three spectators. Obviously that's including us.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant in the lobby. No, you mean on the right. Okay. Oh, I'm still getting my notes together and stuff here.
No, in the lobby, T Widow set himself as a spectator. I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not. What's going on with this stupid thing? I can't figure out right now. Looks like we got a funky lobby going on. Come on now. Don't do this to me. After all this time. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Trying to figure out my notepad here to get it. I can't figure it out. There we go, finally. That was the page I was looking for. The Singapore Grand Prix. Yes, click that shit. Sorry, excuse the language. Been a little hectic. I'm fresh on the air after racing in Tier 2. As is Johnny.
Yes.
It was a blast. I was just happy to
race.
finish. Yeah, it was. Alright, we'll turn all that stuff on.
2 safety cars. Teammate wipes himself out. It was all good fun.
Yeah, I avoided a few little spins and wrecks in front of me. It'll be a good rewatch. We are at the Marina Bay circuit. Trying to get the information on it. It is a 3.1 mile, 23 turn circuit. Fastest lap record is my boy Kevin Magnussen in the Haas at a 142.3. Two races in a row he got fastest lap. A little bit more about the league. This is JKeSport. We race every Saturday night now with 2 tiers. Tier 1 that you're watching at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Our Tier 2 is at 6 p.m. Eastern. Our Tier 1 points leader, you're looking at him right there, that's Sam Barrett. He has, let me get that up on this. That's heck, I'm still looking at stuff from our race. I'll get used to it. It's just tough. This track's got a long lap, so it's a long race. 31 laps around the Singapore circuit. Pole position race record. Not race record. Pole position record is Charles Leclerc, 136.2. So we'll see if Sam and company have anything to say about that. Looking for that page to tell everyone a little bit about our standings. As Sam Barrett is our points leader. Cam 52. 52 is second. Get to win at third. Marco Kenya fourth. Zap is fifth. FI sixth. Who we got? Looks like a Haas and a Mercedes across the line first.
Keza out first in the Haas.
First. We got Seabury in the Mercedes. Looks like the only one missing is the other Mercedes. Alright, we can put that over there. Get prepared. Here's
He's
Keza.
invalidated. Move to
Yeah,
someone else.
he just invalidates. So behind him looks like Jacko, fresh off his Tier 2 win. Gonna come in reserve for Tier 1. I didn't see the rundown. I was too quick to log everything off, and I'm sure he won by a good distance. He was ahead by quite a ways on track. So let's see, behind him looks like the Ferrari. Catman. He sets a purple sector there. Sector 2.
We have T-Widow joined as spectator. He said he's got the car selected, it won't let him select control. Any suggestions? So he's got to come out, he's got to join the lobby again. He's got to ready up, not spectate, and then go and find his car.
Does he need an invite then?
I can sort that if you want. No, you watch whoever's doing that.
Alright, I'm still on Jacko. He puts a 134.9 on the board. Looks like Keza across the line. Captain Schmeg 135.7 on medium tires, so there's an alternate strategy already. Here comes H cross the line, 138. Looks like Sam behind him, but he's invalidated. Mookie puts a 137.0. It looks like FI coming around the final corner. Gets P4, 137.3. So we got a bunch of cars crossing the line now. Looks like a couple invalidated or starting their fires. Here comes the other McLaren. Looks like Scavney to put up P3. I'm looking for random, just crossed the line. There's Zap across the line, P3 again, 135.9. So Jacko holding pole by a good 3/4 of a second at the moment after the initial runs. Couple invalidations. Got a couple of our quick guys without a lap time so far. Gennett on an outlap now, Yuppie on an outlap, Mark on an outlap. We're gonna get T-Widow back. He would fill the grid. That'd be awesome.
Working on it.
Let's see. I can put this on. Catch up a little bit with that. And we're gonna try to find who's that coming around. Looks like Captain Schmeg, possibly on the in-lap. Yep, he does. Goes into the pit lane. Mookie does as well. Looks like Will. Nope, that was the Yuppie crossing the line to start a flyer.
Sam Barrett's about to cross. He's on the final corner.
Looks like a little
He's
little caution there. I think one of the Renaults getting it, I believe. A little slow into the pit lane with that little yellow flag. Here you see Diego up to P4 now. Got FI, I believe, coming around. He's ducking into the pit lane. Now we got random Sam coming across. Nope, that was random. Random serious.
Got a purple sector 1.
Who's that?
The Yuppie.
Yuppie. So you might catch some traffic here. Hopefully they get out of his way. Looks like Mark passing. Slow in lap of H or Diego. One of the Williamses. No, actually that's the Mercedes. Those colors look way too alike on this TV. Right on board through the final sector. Does get out of the way there in the Mercedes. So here's Yuppie coming on turn 22, 23. DRS right before the line, gets P14.
He's he got caught up in that traffic.
Looked like a little mess up. Had
Like
to
he
be.
might be going for a second one. Sam Barrett's going to head out on
A little slower on the, a little less ERS left for a second lap, but you can easily do it. Here's Catman now, flying through Sector 2. His teammate Mark put up P4 now on his in lap, trying to stay out of everybody's way.
Cam with a purple one.
Can't come first flyer. And purple, we're almost halfway done with qualifying. Goes pretty quick. See Scatney now, another outlap. Mickey, another outlap. Jacko Zap, a lot of people coming back out. We'll stay on board with Catman here for a minute. Looks like he's probably be the next to cross the line unless that's Cam.
Cam with the purple too as well.
Here's Catman across right in front of Cam looks like. Cam catching a little bit of traffic as well through the tight third sector. Hopefully it doesn't impede his lap too bad. He ducks out of the way. Maybe get out of the way into the pit. Here comes Cam around the final corners. P1, 134.6. So great lap there for Cam. Sam on medium's gonna try. He's coming around to start his flyer. Nope, he's not. He's in sector 2 still. That fooled me.
I think we might have a Renault front row. The purple sector 1 from Ginnett now.
Ginnett as well. He is our most recent. No, he did not win the most recent race. I'm mixing it up again. He won 2 races ago in Bahrain. His teammate Cam won last race at Abu Dhabi. They do hold the constructors lead at Renault. He's purple through sector 2 as well, so barring major screw up, he could lock out the front row with probably 1, maybe 2 more flyers left if you really get in and out real quick. Looks like everyone's cycling through pretty quick, getting back out on track. We'll finish the lap with Ginnett. Possible pole lap. He's coming around the final 2 turns now. Crosses, he'll get P4, so a little off in the third sector. Kind of a lot off in the third sector. He was a second off after 2 purple sectors. That's fine. Nope, that's not him. Oh, we'll ride with Captain Schmeg.
He's just popped a P2 time. Captain Schmeg.
So 6 minutes left now. That's enough for a good lap. This is one of the longer tracks on the circuit. Certainly one of the longer lap times on the schedule. You see Zap now on a flyer. Gennett's invalidated. Diego coming on another flyer as well. Let's see,
we've got Sam Barrett trying to do a last to first.
Sam back into the pit lane as Random comes across to start a flyer. Looks like that's the Yuppie on another flyer as well. A few cars jumping into the pits. Alright, looks like Marnio coming around. Gonna be the next to cross the line on a flying lap. He's excuse me. Nope, he decides to call that lap off, so Mark of Kenya now coming across to start a lap. Jacko takes pole again at 1:34.5. Missed that one. He's already back into the pits. There's Lewis Hamilton joined there. That's funny. Put old Lewis in there. Let me see, that's H across the line, starting another flyer. So there's not too many cars out on track right now. Looks like it's going to be a mad dash. 2-3 minutes left. Find room, get a good lap in. We got Will, our sub tonight, coming around. Looks like he's going to improve his time quite a bit. Almost a full second, up to P12 for Will. Random Serious coming around. Gonna improve his time as well, up to P15. And the Yuppie now coming around the final corners. Looks like he's up on his time as well. Gains a position to P16. So now we've got, looks like Cam on an outlap coming around. We got Mark of Kenya. He's on a flyer. We'll ride with him through the final few. He looked like he got pretty close to that wall. Good use of all of the track. Gets up to P5 with a little bit of 0.2 improvement there for Mark. So now we got the Williams pair coming around. H and Diego. Diego on podium in Bahrain as well. He goes into the pit lane, as does the other Williams. So who's that coming around? That's the Mercedes. Looks like Seabury. Oh no, that's Lewis Hamilton coming out.
It is T-Widow, he has joined.
That's actually him driving, okay.
Yeah.
It still says Lewis Hamilton on my screen.
I think we've got Sam Barrett going for a last to first attempt.
On the medians even? Oh, you mean he's just not even going to qualify, right?
He's not going to set a time, which means he gets fresh tyres straight from the beginning anyway. And he can do a one-stop medium to hard. And he's quick, so he could do that. I think he's on a last to first challenge.
Could be, but if he's trying to avoid, there's definitely going to be mayhem. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, but it seems like there's going to be a tight track. A lot of guys, full grid. We'll see what happens there. You saw Cam half second smashes the pole lap. I think everyone now either out or about to be out for their final flyers with less than 2 minutes on the timer. There's T-Widow coming around the final sector now. In front of him, you got, looks like Jacko crosses the line, so he's going to get one more go at a pole lap. Ride with T-Widow.
Might be a wet race as well.
I didn't see.
I didn't see, so
that would be fun.
Oh, see, that's not took his time.
It did, and that says 4-minute lap. That's, well.
Oh, I can't see anything there. So mine shows the same as Sam Barrett. He's got nothing.
Well, yeah, it's still ticking on the sector timer up there. It says 4 minutes plus, so. Something goofy there for sure.
As long as he gets to race, I don't know.
It looks like that was Catman coming around, gets across to start another lap. You got a couple of people retiring. Not gonna go again. There's a McLaren coming across. Looks like Narnial. Sam retires, so he will start from the back. Catman looks a little slow, but could be still on a flyer. Looks like he's, I don't know, it just looks slow on my screen for some reason. Must be the Ferrari. Goes by the Well, he definitely invalidates or just stops there to let the traffic through, so we'll try to find. Looks like Jacko coming around. His Will retires. Now the timer hits 0, so I think Jacko. No, he ducks back into the pit lane. He's not gonna go for P1, or wasn't on pace. We got Seabury coming around. See if he can improve from 18th to 16th. Behind him, Mookie jumped from 10th to 9th.
Heavy rain for the race. Sorry to interrupt, but
Heavy rain, nice. That should be fun, as there's Keza ducks in the pit.
A good old Singapore monsoon by the looks of it.
Validated FI there. That looks like Lewis. T-Vido, I don't know if it's going to count in his lap or not. He's coming around again with both McLarens hot on his tail.
Out of fuel.
It's not taking a time for T-Vido there, so Scabney and Narniel 11-12 in the McLarens. We got a couple more coming around. Looks like Ginnett. He's invalidated. What would have been...
Oh.
Would have gained him a position or two there. So that's just about everybody, I believe. Looks like it. Looks like Cam gonna take pole position at Singapore. Jacko second.
He's
already got. What's that?
I think the group is going to bug. I think it looks like, I'm just sat with T-Widow now, it looks like the AI is driving for him. It says he's out of fuel as well. I think it's going to bug when it tries to move on.
Yeah, because everybody's already crossed the line, so hopefully when the timer runs out, it'll just time out. But a good showing again for Cam. Sam Barrett, our championship leader, without a time today, going for the last to first. There you see some debris flying in the background. You got Jacko second, Schmeg third, Zap fourth, Mark of Kenya in fifth, Ginnett sixth, Diego seventh, FI eighth, Keza ninth, Mookie in 10th, everyone on soft tires. So definitely different strategies from 11 back, Narniel, Scabney, H, Will, Random, Seabury, Grumpy Catman, Yuppie, Sam, and we're watching T-Widow cross the line again. Now the timer should run out, hopefully.
Nope, stuck on one. I think T-Widow's going to have to leave and then join, like, quickly.
Yeah, it's definitely not counting anything out. We're going to have to check with the Discord. See what we're going to do here.
Restart, try race. No, I think if he leaves, everything stays the same. But then obviously you can rejoin to race. Can't kick him, can you?
I don't think I can. It doesn't let me do that, I don't think. Nope, I cannot do that. So it looks like we're going to have to restart the lobby. Hang with us.
No. We're not. T-Widow just needs to leave and then rejoin. And it'll keep everything as is.
You're saying it'll go? Maybe not going.
I'm tagging him in the Discord, he's just not looking.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we're trying to convince the lobby to get them to do it. So it should be fine if we get... Wait. Alright, oh, there it goes. I don't know what just happened.
There we go.
But it just happened.
Right, I'll send him another invite, and then it's like he's got his invite in then, hasn't he? I think. Can I send him an invite? Should be able to. View profile. Invite to game? No. I can't do it that way. I don't know what I've done now.
Oh, it said you left now.
Oh shit. I've probably pressed the wrong thing. I probably have. I will rejoin.
Yeah, it's not letting me hit the right button I want to hit either. Now it shows T-Widow in there though.
Okay.
And he left. Let's go into the race now. So everyone gets to hear all the glory of the behind the scenes JKeSports racing here.
See, people think we're so set up and in tune. We're really not. We throw it together.
You see, hey, Johnny Five's back. There you see the rain coming down. So hopefully no one presses anything. We're gonna wait. Try and get T-Widow back in. Oh yeah, it's raining. Good. Here we go.
I was just spectating anyway, so there we go.
looks good. Like it's gonna be nice and wet for everyone. Well, looks like Diego is guilty of hitting the button.
Wow.
Oh, that should be penalized. That's part of the rules. Part of the rules. So we're here, round 12. Here we go. Get this formation lap underway. This could be fun here. Raining in Singapore. Get the old monsoon.
I'm so glad I didn't race this race.
There you see the grid taking off. Spray everywhere. Cam leading them away. Looks like T-Widow got back in. His car's in there anyway. They're saying wet to wet or wet to wet to wet. So it looks like it's going to be a wet race. Oh, got a couple.
Serious and Will have bumped uglies.
Couple back to the gritters. So 31 laps, possibly all in the rain. Not sure what the good lap time is in the wet here. We'll find out. These guys are good. And you see Cam now down into turn 8, turn 9.
Somebody, whoever pressed X, has stopped T-Widow joining the race. Can we restart with the same grid Will's put? For God's sake. Just hold fire. You may or may not be restarting to make sure that all 20 of our drivers can actually drive.
Probably should. I'm not sure we'd have to reset the weather too, though.
Yeah, you can preset the weather anyway.
Yeah. We'll wait for the boss's call. Couple more back to the gritters there. For the formation lap.
How is there someone in between them?
Here you see, ooh, it's really coming down from that angle. The on board from Cam. We're gonna waiting to see. He's not. Well, he's driving, so he probably can't really answer the questions. There's everyone now back to the grid. We're gonna see if we're gonna see a start here. I don't see anyone stopping the race. So we're gonna watch the start, I imagine. I don't hear anything. Lights are coming on. I hear them. 3, 4, 5 lights. No lights. Green flag their way. Looks pretty smooth. Couple cars in the. Looks like both AlphaTauris in the middle. Trying to get away from each other. Big spins all back and look like a Renault Haas got hit there. Couple cars spinning. Looks like Schmeg got hit. Cam and Ginnett both getting penalized. All kind of penalty time getting handed out. Shows T. Widow in the lead for some reason. Looks like Jacko is the actual leader in the virtual safety car now. So no DNFs, just a big spin, lots of debris. Let's see, leaving in the. No, we're back to green flag now. Jacko's got Mark Penny around his tail. Cam and Ginnett gathered it back up after the early fallback. It is heavy rain here in Singapore. They're doing all they can to keep it straight, looks like. Pretty good camera view. A little spray. We got another caution. I believe that's Ginnett again falling back now.
I just went down the dead last. I don't know what happened there.
He was involved in the first stuff. I saw him spun against the wall. So Jacko, Mark getting away now. Cam 2 seconds behind them. He's got Kez on him. Looks like another sector. Looks like just a VSC. Diego and C. Barry get together.
And Scavney. Oh, C. Barry's just reversed, hit Scavney, and Scavney got a 5-second penalty for it. I'm sure that we can get that removed.
So another BSC, second BSC on the first lap. Still no DNFs here in the wet Singapore. First lap now complete for your two leaders. They've got 2 seconds almost clear on Cam after the first lap. You see Narniel passing a couple people. Zapped into the pits. Sam Barrett from 19th to 11th on one lap. There's Will. Looks like Will with a nice move. Trying to get around the AlphaTauri.
We've got the bottom 5 all in the pits.
A lot of action, pit lane. It's been a turn 1-2 spin damage. There was quite a debris field there. It's now Jacko and Mark. Still taking off a little bit. Same gap, about 2 seconds to Cam. Big gap from 4th to 5th back to Narniel. A little bit of a stack up behind there. Nice close racing. We'll find some of that. We got Sam and Ginnett side by side. A little bit of a tap. Looks like Ginnett holds him off for now. He is the only one with penalty time at the moment. Oh, and Diego. You didn't see that down there. There's FI. There's a good group of cars there. Sam takes another peek. Taps Ginnett a little bit. Looks like that was close to a spin, but they kept it under control, and behind them, FI and Random get into it. Looks like a possible spin again.
Issue. Drop down a couple of spots.
You see a lot of cars getting a little sideways out of those corners. Those hard 90s in the wet. The 2:02 is the fastest lap of the race. Keza up to 4th now. So a good wet drive going in the Haas there. He's keeping pace behind Kevin Cam there. Mark trying to hold the pressure on Jacko. Probably no DRS action in this, so it's going to be all driver skill to make the passes. Mark was trying to track him down. It's going to be tough in the wet. Possible one-stop strategy. I don't know how much wear the wets really get. Didn't really pay attention to that. Ooh, like a lockup and a little wheel spin on acceleration there. Lost a little time there out of the hairpin. I was gonna say Cam in DRS range, but there's just setting on DRS. Looks like Will and Narniel. Will gets around. Good clean move. Looks like around the outside there. So up to 5th for our reserve in the Racing Point. Sam. Got a little stack up behind him. Gonna have to wait for his spot, looks like, get it as well. This is the closest battle. There's another little yellow. Oh, that's
Diego again. Yep.
He falls back to almost last. Zap. Get the lengthy pit stop early. Oh, big spin for Gennett. Loses his entire wing, and he's retired from the session. And Diego does as well. Off track. Ooh, in comes Yuppie, gets around. Some tough conditions leading to some
got a drive through.
Some tough circumstances here. There's FI gets around Random under the virtual safety car. They should probably have to give that back. Well, maybe he had it done before. So a spin from Gennett.
I think he's already got a drive through, so he's got nothing to lose really, has he?
Yeah, that's a good point. Catman ducks in the pits, gets a... Ooh, Mark gets a penalty for speeding.
Is that Cam as well?
Cam did pop up right then as well.
Yeah, drive through as well for Cam. Both speeding under the safety car. Cam's had to let Keza through.
So we got hit with the green right at the wrong time for them two, as that will benefit Jacko immensely. 2 of the top 4 with drive-through penalties. And leaves Keza free to chase Jacko down for the lead. Everything's spread out a little bit now. Sam up to 7th, catching Narniel. Putting together a wet weather drive for the ages. It's 4 laps in. There's Mark and Campbell in to serve their penalties.
Just checking on Terrible, see if he goes straight in, because you've got 3 laps to do. Yeah, he's gone straight in as well, so. Sam Barrett up to 4th.
So, yep, Sam already up in the 4th. Looks like Jacko and Keza well clear of third place. Will right now. Sam 2 seconds behind. So 5 laps in. They're saying lap 16, 17. If you're gonna try the one stop. Seems a long way away already, but Sam's got the pace. He's already gained half a second this lap on Will ahead of him. Keza also gaining a little time on Jacko. So Mark and Cam came out 9th and 10th, still in the points.
H back in the pits. Do we have damage again? Or? Yeah. He's back in the pits.
Sam with a purple sector 2 there. Looks like he's caught Will for third, just about.
Our reserve driver sat in third as well. Well done.
Sam Barrett
right up his exhaust.
Looks like Mark catching T-Widow there for 8th after his drive-through.
I'm not sure if T-Widow's actually driving or his AI, but if it's AI, he's doing very well.
See Sam with his fastest lap there, 2 minutes, 0.3 seconds. He's definitely catching Will and the leaders. Just 6 laps in now. Stay right on board again. Now that view didn't look like it was raining too bad, but it's still raining very hard from this view. Sam being patient best he can to get around Will. Doesn't want to lose too much time, but also doesn't want to mess up anyone's race. He knows he can get it done. It's making it tough, though. Old Will holding off for third.
The helicopter view through that little sector there, it was a nice angle to watch the 2 cars go at each other.
Yeah, that turn is so tight. There he goes for the move. Looks like a little bit of a tap, but no damage. Gets by cleanly. Ooh, see Will overdrive a little bit there, trying to make the comeback move. You just settle back in. And Sam now clear into third. We got a 12-second gap to make up to try to catch the top 2 there. As we get a safety car, H retires. Where did that happen? Looks like in front of Jacko right here. He's off the side, yep. So safety car, full course safety car, lap 7 now. That'll bunch everything back up, let everyone get new tires. So you see Mookie, Narniel, Mark back in the pits. Yuppie.
Yuppie with a drive-through.
Yuppie called a drive-through. That's tough luck there. Under a full course safety car, you can't serve it. So we'll have a little reset here after lap 7, probably lap 8 or 9 restart. I'm going to take a tiny break. I got to go get another drink, but I'll be right back. I'm going to leave it on your leader at the moment, Jacko.
drop down 3 or 4 spaces. Down at wing, inevitably picked. Not a bad time to pit. Safety car, easy catch up.
So I almost think that has to be T-Widow. It just gave him a penalty for speeding in the pit
I was going
lane.
to say, yeah, the speed
I don't
in
know
the
if
pit
the
lane
AI
doesn't
does that.
We've got 3 people going on to intermediates as well.
So maybe alternate strategy. I heard Scavney in the Discord said maybe drying out toward the end of the race, so
Not lap 8 though. So
who knows whose alternate strategies go. Oh, excuse me. So Sam must have pitted again, back to 11th.
Yeah, he took his nose off. He had a bit of an accident, took his nose off. Had to pit anyway, but bold choice to go into the intermediates.
Under safety car accident even. So they're almost catching up, I guess. Probably be a whole nother lap. It's a long safety car lap. Both AlphaTauris toward the back of the pack now. Seabury, Scavney, Catman. Let's see what everyone's got on their tires. So the top 5 yet to pit. A few penalties handed out. Looks like the yuppie with a drive-through to serve. Dandy's yet to pit for his mandatory stop, so that's going to cost him some spots. Always be more yellows. Looks like Cam went into pit lane. A couple more takers on the pit lane, looks like. Why it's not showing that up on my screen. There it is. Top 5. Probably trying to stretch for a 1-stop, I'm guessing. Especially with a couple safety car laps. I'll give you a couple more laps on your wet tires. Probably easily make it to the halfway point now. If you feel you can hold off everyone behind, there's Mookie, T-Widow, Cam. That's right on board again. There's Keza. Looks like the rain's not really letting up yet.
They obviously know something we don't. There's a couple more in the intermediates almost pitted, so
maybe Jeff's giving them some information. 5 minutes away.
Oh, excuse me. Apologies.
There we go, now we're starting to catch the field up. Do a little run through of everybody. Here's Mark. More of a mix of tires now with people opting for the intermediates. You can easily gain you some time if you can handle it, as there's a collision penalty for T-Widow under the caution.
T-Widow's just lost his wings.
He's getting past, so he's took big damage and a penalty time for running into the back of Cam. So, unfortunate. So there's Zap. He's going into pits for intermediates now on lap 10, so he's going to try and catch the back of the pack. Try and time that right. Catch right up. Full speed. Mark up to 9th. You can see he had to serve the drive-through. Mark did, Cam did. Both benefiting from the safety car in that respect.
Safety car in this lap. Let's see how Jacko gets off.
There you see he's going to stack them up. There you see safety car getting away a little bit. We got more stuff happening in the back there. Jacko now coming around the final couple corners. Green flag. Keza right on his tail, but not quite enough to make a move. Didn't even really peek at it. He didn't have the run. And Scavney ducked into the pits, and T-Widow at the end of the safety car. So they'll fall behind the field. Hope for another safety car. Keza, good run there. Not quite enough again to take a look. He's definitely going to put some pressure on Jacko. Hope for that mistake. As T-Widow decides to retire in the pit lane with enough of the penalties and such. The Mercedes team has enough. Here you see the rain coming down from the helicopter view. Random serious now, gaining a little bit on these front runners. See him come into the picture there. Through the hard hairpin. Keza smooth, just can't get that little bit of that he needs to get alongside and make the move. And he's saving up. It's still a long race, 20 laps to go. A long technical track. Sam now up to 7th. Just got around.
He's having a spin under the bridge.
He's going to do avoid contact there. Looks like he does. He falls back a few more positions. Like a good little fight back from Mark and Will. Sam right behind. He's still keeping that pressure. Looks like when he falls behind that a little bit, he just composes himself and gets right back up there. Alright, now through turn 8, 9.
I've got the yuppies just served his drive-through. I've got a feeling he'll go in the pits at the end of this. Finally ready for the intermediates.
There's Mark on the back of Will again. Will doing great defensive driving there. You see Sam now right behind Mark as well. Wheel spin again out of a tight hairpin. So Mark and Sam. 4th, 5th, 6th here.
Both front runners going in. So is joining them.
So that throws this into a battle for the lead here. Will, Mark took a peek there. Sam up to 3rd. Good three-way battle here between these three. Sam seeing if he can get a move around Mark. As they're both looking to get around Will there.
Oh, lost my voice on that one then. Yuppie jumps in as well for his tyre change. So we've only got Terrible and Mucky now on wet tyres. So they will probably pit again unless they're going to attempt
Stretch a one
that
stop
ultimate.
possibly. Here. Still we're watching Will, Mark and Sam, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Tight street to Singapore. It's tough to get passes done. No DRS assistance. Mark looked for a move, hit the wall a little bit. Looks like that's going to cost him. Sam gets around. Not sure if he took wing damage there. Doesn't look like it, but he definitely lost a lot of momentum. Lost 2nd position. Now Cam's there on the inside trying to make a move. Mark holds him off. Oh, and Sam with a huge wreck in front. Big crash right in front. So safety car after that. Looks like a virtual safety car. Sam with a big accident. Didn't quite catch the whole thing. I saw him bounce off the wall with his wheel up. Right behind Will. Oh, there's my dog. Hi, Abby. Another virtual safety car. Championship leader Sam Barrett, DNFs. Big crash. 2nd, 3. I think, oh my, this car's gone already. Oop up. We're now back under the green flag. Mark got around Will for the lead. Smooth move there, right as the green flew again.
Looks like Sam Barrett's a little infuriated
Cam. Ooh, both cars off track. Looks like Cam gets a huge run around Will and Mark. A little bit of a tap there, looked like. Will's off pace. Not sure if he has damage. Looks like he went wide for the last couple corners. With Narniel right up in the mix now in fourth, right on this pack of cars. So Mark and Cam. Around Will with the little mistake. Cam sideways. Drift City there. Will gets back by. Looks like Narniel not quite enough on the run. Takes a little peek there, but decides not to. And his top four are now a good distance ahead of the rest of the pack. 17 seconds. Ahead of fifth place Zap.
He's Will with his first penalty. I was going to mention that he'd not got one, so all he had to do is drive safe, but there we go, first penalty.
Top four all with penalty time now.
Hope he's got a drive through. That will move up the uppie. But,
so there's a good move for Cam to get back around Will.
Yeah,
and Arnie
was going to take it as well.
I believe Will has an end plate missing on his wing there. He does. His left end plate's gone, so Narniel should be able to make that stick pretty easily. That hurts Will's chances if he's trying to stretch it. Which he's done pretty well. That's lap 15 of 31. Unfortunate to take the damage, but you gotta control it. Get on with the race, get a good finish, try and get some points for the Racing Point crew. There's Mark. And once he got out in the lead, he hasn't looked back. He's now 3 seconds ahead. Consider Jacko and Keza there coming back through the field, catching up to the back of Zap for fifth. There are some good camera angles here at Singapore. Cars look good in the dark. A little extra shiny in the rain.
Yeah.
Cam the fastest lap. So. We're now halfway through lap 16:31. Zap, Keza. Must be drying out a little bit. The intermediates coming in, setting new fastest lap times. Looks like Zap took a big old chunk out of the gap up to Will. Will with the end plate damage decided not to pit that lap. Oh, he already has stopped. Everybody's stopped. I thought he still needed to. So, ooh, big braking zone there. Jacko and Zap. As he's now caught the back of Zap. Still looks like it's raining pretty good, but intermediates paying off at the moment. Cam biting a little bit in the lead of Mark at the moment. Keza. Been down the back of Jacko almost all race long. Here between 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're staying right together.
Yeah, Jacko's got the upper hand though with no penalties.
Looks like he's got
Makes you wonder if the top 4 or 5 after pit again. On intermediates, you can do a race on intermediates, but there's another 14 laps.
14 long laps too. There's and fighting traffic as well. All over the back. You see 2/10, less than 2/10.
Will's still got damage as well, hasn't
he? Yeah, they're gaining big time on Will there with his damage. So this should be interesting. How all 3 of these are going to get around.
All 3 go together.
Jacko inside a Zap. Jacko looks like he's going to get that spot. Ooh, that was tight. But he gets it done. Looks like Zap yielded smartly to avoid further contact. Zap as quick as he can. He looks inside. Looks like does not get it done. Good acceleration. Zap there's there now. Even with Will coming back towards him. Still fighting with Jacko. In the tight 3rd sector. Now yellow even. That's behind the pack. Push real wide a little bit, but they do all get around. So now is that Keza and Jacko. Here we go. Looks like Will is going to hit the pit lane with his damage. So that leaves Random Serious. That let him catch the back of these guys as well. Will comes out. Looks like 9th. Out of the pit lane, nope. He's getting I thought he was already out here.
He found the medium? No.
That's an interesting call. That's way too wet for that, I believe. And if he thinks it's worth a shot, could be worth a shot. We better go check this out. Cam right back on Mark for the lead now. These 2 both on intermediates as well. For 1 stop. And both serve drive-throughs as well. Before the safety car. We've got 3.5 seconds on Narniel in 3rd. 13 laps to hang on to either hold intermediates or chance another pit stop. I don't see anyone toward the front really chancing another pit stop unless it really dries out. Cam got to the back of Mark. Couldn't get the move made. Looks like he's regrouping himself for another push.
Sorry, I'm just I'm chatting on the Discord with Sam. He's a little frustrated. I'm just saying if he's got any footage, then we'll take that, and if Will has any footage as well, we'll take that. We'll have a look.
Was it a contact? I didn't quite catch it.
No, we caught the aftermath on the thing, but Sam seems to think that Will kind of sideswiped him into the side. So I said, look, we need to get
Cam with a little bump to mark there. Like
we need to get that footage, otherwise it's your word against his, and there's nothing really we can do about it.
So we do. That's why we encourage everyone to record their races.
Yeah, usually there's
the
the highlight reels, but I'm not sure if it's just solo or ranked, or even like you have to finish the race. If you haven't finished the race, you might not put highlights in.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I know it doesn't give me the highlights for these because I don't drive it, so it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't save it for as a spectator. As that Zap got by Keza, a little battle back there. Random Serious following them. These two been fighting.
There's a bit of space between Jacko and Keza now. It looks like it's not race over, but
looks like Zap and Keza got the similar pace, battling each other since Jacko got by. Now lap 20. Cam back within 2/10.
Yeah, there's been a call for Jacko to be moved up in tier 1. Yeah.
Cam, looks like he wanted to make a move, but back off the throttle there. I think when you get right up behind him, I had that problem earlier. I believe I was behind you, Johnny, when I spun. Just that little dirty air
I
got
saw
me.
that on the tight hairpin left hand.
Yep, it got me.
In fact, I broadcasted my race onto Twitch as well, and you just hear me in the background going, "No space."
It got me for sure.
I've been keeping an eye on Captain Schmeg. Actually, he's been behind C. Barry for a long while. Both of them have moved up a little bit. It's been very close, less than a second the whole time, but
not
just
sure what happened. Keza fell back a little bit there too. Keza must have spun or something. He fell a few spots.
Yeah, he's dropped 6 spaces, maybe 6, 5 spaces. Ouch. The damage.
So it looks like
no, it doesn't look like he's damaged.
Looks like it's just really tough to get the passes done. Everyone's catching up to that half-second gap and then can't get the moves made.
Yeah, I think it's
pressure.
Racing in the wet though, it's a bit of mutual respect, isn't it? You don't really want to be diving in, taking people out. Cam pits.
Yeah.
But then you want to get that move done.
We'll ride with Cam, see what tires he chooses.
I think we're going another set of inches.
Comes in on a second place, 10 laps to go. He's going with another
medium. Oh no,
another green tire.
Yeah. I think we'll
so looks like he's really not gonna drop too many positions either there. Back to 6th. So Cam, with a strategy call, says he's the first one to go for the pit there, with 10 to go. Leaves Mark out front, and Arniel with a great run for McLaren. His debut performance for McLaren, I believe.
Scapney seemed to recover well from dead last at one point, up in 7th for the other McLaren. We do like a McLaren.
And Jacko back to 3rd now, Zap in 4th, Random Serious
making a move on C. Barry. Can we get it to stick? Has he stuck it?
Done,
he
looks like.
Oh,
Will retires.
He's made it.
Will retires.
Will on the mediums. Oh, he's going to take Scabney 2 for 1. It's a quick 2-fer.
Schmag with a quick 2-fer. I was trying to catch what happened was Will here in the corner. Looks like he just went straight on there. Retired in this sector 3. In the runoff area there. no caution. Captain Schmeg made the
Captain Schmeg
best
be a
of
little bit
that.
happier with where he is, rather than where he started, but I don't think he'll be happy overall.
Looks like Randon's serious now, trying to get a move on Zap. Looks like Jacko gaining time on the top two again. Keza makes a move back into the points for 10th. Pending penalty time, you see a few boxes up there. We got quite a few clean guys today, though. Good to see. I was in such a hurry, I didn't catch how clean the second tier guys were.
Yeah, no, I think there's a few. Because Cavani jumped in the pits, so Keza makes so he get past as well.
Ooh, he bumped. Oh no, a spin. Random hits the back of Zap and they both spin. Looks like they both save it, no major damage. Cam sneaks through. Cam spikes through. That looked like it was pretty close, but he made it through nice and clean. No damage for either Zap or Random. So all that cost them was
Catman both on medium tires now. I noticed the rain had stopped.
So they're taking the risk with 9 to go. See how much time per lap they can put in on that as Cam.
I don't know, it looks this is still a bit sprayy on the tyres. I know that's not a word, sprayy, but still quite
works for me. I like it, sprayy. Sounds good.
sprayy. Oh, Scammers had a slip. I think it's still a bit wet for the mediums, you know.
Yeah, I think it.
Maybe 1 or 2 more laps they would have been fine. I think it's still a.
Say, unless you're on the racing line the entire time, now Narniel gonna duck into the pit lane and the leader Mark. So Jacko leaves your pole sitter back out in front. Mark serves his penalty time. Waiting to see what kind of. He goes for softs even, so he's going to take the big gamble. Now Cam ducking in the pits.
Narniel's on the mediums.
Jacko and Random still out on track. That's going to leave Narniel coming out in third. So it looks like almost the whole field pitting here lap 23. Schmeg up to third there now.
Yeah, he stayed out. I think if people are going on the dry tires though.
So
any amount of time before he's got.
I think I lean toward the guys that are still on the inners for a lap or two. I think it's still a little too wet. We'll find out though. Jacko well out in the lead, 16 seconds. Another 13 back to Schmeg. FI gets around Marcus Pena. This could be a telltale of the tires. Mark with the softs.
Ooh. Captain Schmeg nearly losing his back end. Managed to keep it though.
FI still on the wets. Looks like he's got much better grip out of every corner. So he's going to distance himself now. Narniel on the mediums. So we'll see FI here as Keza retires now.
Keza. Let's see what's just into the side.
Keza now DNFs, so tough luck for Keza.
Yeah, he's having quite an unlucky season so far. I think every race he's been.
FI now by Narniel. So looks like the dry tires are not the way to go yet. Not sure why Mark would have left. He has internet problems once in a while. Let's hope he can get back in there. There's FI making big gains. Still on the intermediates. Your top 4. There's Narniel, Mark. Leaves Cam on the. Cam stopped for softs. Zach for softs. Looks like Mookie on.
Yeah, we've got top 4 and then Mookie on inters.
The
rest are all on dries.
So if I had passed Narniel this lap, I was already put 4 seconds between them. So I think it was a little too early for the dries. I mean, depending on your skill level, as you see Mark went back into the pits. Is he going to go? Not sure if he had damage. He went for softs again.
Well, he's left, hasn't he? That's the thing. So I don't know if the AI is
his stupid pit crew probably made him do it. You're right. That hurts. He probably would have awarded his AI points if he finishes. As Mookie now comes in, looks like he's going to ditch his wet
Is tier 1
tires.
still 90% to get points though?
I believe so.
I know we changed it for tier 2, but...
You see Mookie does go, gets a new wing, gets some new soft tires.
So now, just top 4 on the...
Pretty spread out through the top 6, 7, 8. Pretty spread out all the way, actually. Looks like Seaberry the closest to Mark. Looks like Yuppie now passes Mookie out of the pit lane for 10th. Final point paying position. Seaberry trying to catch Mark. Mookie gets back by the Yuppie. So well spread out. Now it looks like the track's drying, so it could be swinging back to the dry tires.
Ooh. That's okay. Let's try a little wobble.
Jacko has, let's see, that's 32 seconds ahead of 4th place, so a pit stop wouldn't totally ruin his race.
No, 4th place has got a pit as well.
With 5
anyway,
to go.
So
he's got, good 45 seconds. Zap gets by Cam there. Should be watching that. Cam gets right back by. Oh, and spins big time into the wall and retires. So he got around, got squirrely out of the turn, out of the final turn. Big hit into the inside pit wall. So Cam retires. Both of your championship
going back in the pits.
Mark of Kenya's pit crew is messing
He's
with
doing
him.
1 lap on softs.
So Cam now out. Jacko, big lead. Random
so they put Mark of Kenya back on the inters.
Here's Narniel. 5th, Zap. Seaberry, so penalty time on the board, but I don't think anyone's going to have the gaps that's there, 15, 16 second gaps. So Jacko well in control. I don't know if he's going to 5 more laps on inners.
The AI has put Mark of Kenya back on the inters.
Probably the only new tires they had left. Ooh, there was. Who's that Mookie on the outside of the track there?
Yeah, he's having a bit of a wobble.
Back on the green now. There's Schmeg. So I think now they're probably better off just to not pit. I'm trying to push it, I imagine. 5 more laps. I would think Narniel would be in the driver's seat if it comes around to the dry tires. There's Mookie again with a little yellow flag.
Yeah, it must still be too wet for the dries, but unless he's just got hot tyres, he's just gone for a bit of a couple of wobbles.
Looks like Yuppie and Catman in a little bit of a fight for 10th there. 9th, I mean. Yuppie in 9th. Catman trying to take it. Yuppie They're both on dry tires. Yuppie on softs. Catman on the medium. Nice little Ferrari. Another little spin. Looks like it's Mookie yet again. As Jacko does come into the pit lane.
So does Mark of Kenya.
Mark of Kenya yet again. He's going for the 9-pit strategy. Unfortunate, because
another set of inches, I think.
He had a podium today, I believe, if he was there for the whole thing.
I think his internet gave up. So Jacko decides to pit, goes on the softs.
There's Yuppie now, up to 8th, passes Mark. Grumpy up to 9th.
Going to come out and...
that's a yellow, that's...
Mookie's
having big time troubles.
I think Schmeg and Sirius was there. Chance it.
Random Sirius going 16-second lead. 20 seconds ahead of Jacko with 4 to go.
I think Schmeg's got time to, I think they could both pit and then find it out for the final podium spot between Random and Schmeg. If they were to pit.
On board with Catman trying to get around Yuppie there for 8th. As he lets the, looks like the lead lap cars go by there. With Schmeg, Random. And that was just Schmeg.
Yeah. Looks like Will has taken the blame for Sam Barrett's incident. Found some footage. He said it's not as bad as it looked, but it looked bad. So I'm sure we'll see.
Unfortunate incident. Mookie there ducks into the pits and retires. So we've got 11 runners.
Drivers that purposely attack, but accident.
So a lot of attrition here. Full grid to start. We're down to 11 runners. With 3 to go. Random Sirius, your leader. He's got an 18-second advantage over Schmeg, who ducks in the pit now. So Jacko's got 19 seconds. Random Sirius has got 3.5 laps to hold him off. Schmeg pits for the softs. He should come out. Right behind Arniel, looks like.
4th, yeah.
Or no, that's Scabney laps, so he will come out ahead of Narniel, I believe. Right ahead of Narniel. He just set the fastest lap of the race. Really good view from Narniel's McLaren.
Wow, Schmeg got out in front of Narniel.
He did. Good stop for the Haas team. Looks like Narniel's still gaining on a little bit. And Scabney gets a little bit of penalty time. But he did get around Mark for the final point position.
Yeah, Jacko's gained 4 seconds already through half a lap on Random Zeros. Not left.
At this point, he can't pit now, though, I mean, he could and still get a
he'd come out second still.
But I would try, you gotta try for the win at this point. That hurts. You see the time just ticking away so quick, though. See if Jacko can track him down. Looks like he's not making too much headway to catch back up with Cat and Schmeg on the fresher softs. AlphaTauri teammates look pretty content for 5th and 6th at the moment. Good run for Seabury in 7th. Catman 8th, Yuppie 9th. Scabney getting McLaren another point there. Back up, Jacko taking big old chunks of time out of the lead. Now 9 seconds for Random. I think maybe if it was 1 lap less, it could be a fight, but I think Jacko's gonna have him clear probably before the last lap.
My interval times aren't changing anymore, so it still says Jacko's 11 seconds behind.
No, it's down to 4.5 with 2.5 laps to go.
Jacko with a purple sector 2 as well.
Saying, oh no, Random off track there. Went a little slide into the wall. Jacko's definitely going to get by him now. Looks like no damage, but those tires have got to be about gone for Random. And he spins. He spins. He backs it into the wall. Looks like he doesn't damage his wing yet. He's got to hold 30 seconds. As here comes a car behind. He does get by. Oh, here comes another car.
Oh,
yep, he gets by. So he's still in second.
Still in second.
Nope, he's got a puncture. He's got a flat. His right. Oh no, and Captain Schmeg comes and hits the back of him. Not sure if he took damage there. I think he did.
I feel really bad for him.
Looks like he
had that race.
He definitely did lose an end plate there. So Random forced to pit with a flat tire. 1 to go. He still will get it.
Gets on the softs. He could come out in
place.
5th or 6th. Challenge for 1 extra spot, but
there's Schmeg. Narniel tracking him down. There's Stabney between them. Looks like Narniel gaining a little bit. There's Random. Maybe it's going to be tight if he gets her in front of Zap or not. He does get out ahead of Zap, so 2 laps to go. Random comes out in 5th.
Less than 2 seconds behind.
You got Scabney all over the back of Schmeg. Looks like he's got some fresh tires wanting to get around.
14 seconds behind. So
Jacko across the line, start the final lap of the race, and he sets fastest lap.
I've got to say, Captain Schmeg deserves the plaudits today.
He was last place after 5-6 laps.
After the turn 2, was it?
Yeah.
I think it was right. He dropped down from the very beginning.
Yeah, he was the one that got.
I
saw the spin in the background. So he comes around, start his final lap. Narniel did take a second off of that gap. So maybe if he puts it down, he can possibly catch Schmeg for second. Not sure. They both have penalty time on the board.
And they do. And they are... Captain Schmeg needs an extra 6 seconds on Narniel, but he'll get top 3 anyway. So
good podium run.
Now it'll be Jacko, Narniel, and then
as we're on board, Jacko around the Sector 2 hairpin for the final time. Narniel within a second now of Schmeg. He would probably know he doesn't need to press his luck to get the position on the track, as they're now catching the yuppie.
Across the line.
A little bit of traffic. We'll go ride with Jacko now through Sector 3, the final few corners for your back-to-back winner tonight. Tier 1A and Tier 2 at Singapore. There he is, crossing the line for the win. Jacko with the fireworks and fastest lap by a good second. We'll ride with Mario. We'll go by Yuppie. And the final looks like Scabney. Scabney and Yuppie is for a position. He's right on the back of him. Scabney can get around. Well, he's holding penalty time anyway, so that's not really for a position. There they come to finish. So 9th and 10th. Here comes the rest of the pack. FI as Narniel and Schmid get their podiums. FI will get 4th. Random Serious with the late flat comes in 5th.
Seconds he will drop. I think he drops.
Zap to take does get 5th on the penalty time for Zap there. So there you have it. Round 12 in the books. Japanese Singapore Grand Prix winner is Jacko. There you see Random Serious Driver of the Day. Captain Schmeg gets a nod in mine and Johnny's book for that. Heck of a drive. There you see the podium. Jacko, Narniel, Captain Schmeg.
Yep, we had Random Series for the fastest lap on the as he crossed the final line time.
For the extra point.
Yep.
For the Red Bull
Schmeg
squad.
takes Driver of the Day for me. That's a hell of a race that to go from the very back to, well, crossing in second.
140.0, so a heck of a final lap there for Random Serious. So you see, we'll give a rundown. Jacko, Narniel, Schmeg, your podium. Narniel from 11th on the grid. Good run there. Terrible FI 4th. Zap with 5th. AlphaTauri teammates. Random Serious 6th with fastest lap of the race. Lap down in 7th is Seabury. 8th Catman. 9th Yuppie. 10th is Scabney. Mark finishes 11th. 2 laps down. DNFs the rest of the way with Mookie, Cam, Keza, Will, Sam, T-Widow, H, Ginnett, and Diego in 20th. Rounds out your Singapore Grand Prix. So always fun. Another good entertaining race here at JKeSports. Here you see Mark with 7 pit stops for Mark of Kenya's Ferrari crew.
Yeah, apparently his parents came between him and the race.
He had a podium if he could have finished, but unfortunate. Life comes first. This is just a game. Game we really enjoy here at JKeSports. Thanks for joining me, Johnny. It's always fun.
Always a pleasure.
And next week we are in Vietnam, so that should be...
Ouch.
Yeah, that was going to be my reaction too, but it'll be fun. These guys are good. It'll entertain you. Guaranteed. So we'll see you next week. For JKeSports, I'm Spaceman47Yo. Thanks for watching. Good night.